15th. I am Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. Welcome or welcome back. This will be a general reading for Gemini for the week of October 15th through the 22nd, Wednesday to Wednesday. I give readings every Monday for all the fire and earth signs, and every Wednesday one is here for our air sign, Gemini. So I like to start off with like a brief little bit of astrology because it affects the cards. The tarot is based on astrology, numerology, Kabbalah. So, October 20th, so midweek, we've got Mercury conjunct Mars in Scorpio. And what that does, it calls for sharper communication, more urgency, more possibility of tension around thoughts and speech. Might be caused with that energy that's going on there for everyone, not just you, Gemini. And then on the 21st, we've got the new moon in Libra, which is a whole fresh cycle in relationships and partnerships and collaborative new starts. And then on the 22nd, at the very end of the week, Sun enters Scorpio and Neptune re-enters Pisces in retrograde. And so there's deeper emotional intensity, introspection, spiritual recalibration going on at the very end of the week. And so these all push air and water signs like you, Gemini, into like deeper relational, mental, emotional territory. It's a week for new cycles, speaking your truth. So for you, Gemini, communication is going to become your torch this week, I think. With Mercury and Mars aligning, you're going to feel compelled to express things that you have had suppressed, or to win a debate that you've been holding back on. But you got to watch your tone, choose your words wisely, as the energy can come across as pushy, and off-putting to others around you. Around the 21st, a new friendship or collaboration could begin for you, Gemini. And the new moon in Libra lights up your house of partnerships also, Gemini. So if a relationship reset or new alliance is on your mind, this is your window of opportunity if you're thinking about that. And so that's what the planets have to say. Let's see what the tarot has to say, shall we, Gemini? This is our reading for Gemini for the week of October 15th through the 22nd. So I'm using the Centennial Smith-Waite deck, which I've linked. If you this Page of Pentacles this week. And so you're going to be crossed this week as your challenge obstacle awareness by a Two of Pentacles. Beneath you in your subconscious, what you're bringing with you is this beautiful Magician card, some sort of idea, manifestation, new spark of inspiration that you're bringing with you to the situation. In your immediate past, in September, October, you were feeling a situation like this Three of Pentacles, this apprenticeship situation, like you were still learning something. There was some learning going on still. And then up here, crowning you is a Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. So you're going to be stepping into, in your immediate future, beautiful 10 of Pentacles. That's gorgeous. Look at these pentacles. You are the Page of Pentacles, crossed by Two of Pentacles, but you got this inspiration. You have been working on it as an apprentice, Three of Pentacles. That Knight is in your crown and your ideal this week. It's communication. And you're stepping into Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. You and your environment are going to feel this Six of Cups this week. And your environment itself, Gemini, is giving you the Four of Wands. How beautiful. This is just gorgeous, Gemini. And then your hopes and fears is this King of Swords. I think that's definitely your hope. Definitely your hope. And then the final outcome is some temperance going on with you, Gemini. Balancing things out, kind of. Yeah. We're going to pull one more card out of our holographic tarot Rider Waite. You are coming up with as this Page of Pentacles. So Pentacles always have to do with health, wealth, material well-being. And Pages come in with a new, like, this would be a financial venture, a new like prospect or offer. Maybe you've recently got a new offer of something that you want to make more Pentacles. You're coming out of the Three. So that's you. You're being crossed as your challenge to choose and having to balance. So you're this week having to balance your finances, having to balance where you put your resources right now. Is you've got this Magician card here in front of you. So you have some beautiful spark. This is the transmission of this brand new idea, thought, this new thing coming into manifestation, into being. So you're bringing that with you, which is in the immediate past, though, like in September, October, you've been doing all the work it takes to get even the apprentice work. So you've been working on stuff behind the scenes, and you're not really seeing the fruits yet of the stuff that you're pursuing and working on in your past, your immediate past. So now, but in your future, in your immediate future, skipping over here to at the end of the week, around the 22nd, everything is gonna really bear fruit. This is financial security. This is like generational wealth. The Ten of Pentacles. It's beyond the Nine. It's yeah. Like I said, it's big wealth. Something really going well. But crowning you're like I think I said, you're wanting to maybe rush in with debate and thoughts and sharing your ideas and share right away, and you're wanting to rush in like this night. Choose your words really wisely. That's why it's in your crown. I think it's warning you that you're going to want to rush in And you need to be mindful. You need to be careful, I think, of the words you choose right now. I think, Gemini, come to fruition. You yourself are feeling this wonderful reconnecting with family. I don't know if I mentioned that old relationships might come back and come up, or old family connections, and that's what the 6 is. It's the card of reunions and like generational relationships, like grandkids and cousins. And this week, Gemini, that's how you're feeling in your environment, and the environment itself is giving you this card, this 4th, I call it. It's stability. It's a stable home life. It's got this little, the castle in the background, and almost like the found. It's marriage. It's like it could be that. So you got that going on in your environment this week. Some stable home life going. Others over the holidays, and relatives you haven't seen in a long time, or something like that. In your hopes and fears, and I think it's yours, you want to be careful right now with how you're feeling and everything you're juggling and all the pulls on you. You want to be careful and mindful of how you speak and your logic and all of that. You want to come across as very reasonable. So this is your ideal. This is what you hope for. Because balancing things, balancing stillness and action, trusting intuition, keeping things balanced. What that says for you, Gemini. So what could our confirmation card possibly be? Anything about like not rushing in. I wouldn't be at all surprised if it was another 4, like the 4 of Swords, or the 4, I don't know, another 4 of Pentacles. So it's a card of feeling like you want to kind of hold on to your money, and you're worried about losing your money or losing. I mean, that's what the 4 is, but it's also, it kind of goes with this 2 of Pentacles, but it's also a card of warning of don't be too tight with your money. Sometimes you got to invest. Sometimes you got to give, because nice. And have a really blessed week, Gemini. Thank you for being here. I hope you visit back again. I never know which side is which on this video, so I'm just going to go like this: the lotus blossom to subscribe, and then check out my 2 videos about the scariest cards in the tarot, and my brief intro to tarot as I understand